Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name is David. This channel is DeMars Coaching, and I'm going to talk about mirroring today, more psychological mirroring. And I'm going to talk about borderlines and narcissists, and it's not exclusive, people that mirror in adulthood, to borderlines and narcissists, but it's going to help us understand it better and why people do it in adulthood. Mirroring begins with the first mirror, and our first mirror is our mother. And, we, after we're born, the first time we even know that we are not our mother is when her affect is different than how we feel. In other words, maybe I still believe I'm an extension of my mother, and I get upset, anxious, worried, stressed, fear, scared, cry, and I look at my mother and she's laughing with her friend. And it's like, wow, that's not me. And all of that is known by mirroring. First, the mother's face, the mother's affect to you, and the mother's emotions and how she feels. The child sees the self in the mother's face. So how a mom feels and the affect the mom shows helps the child know who they are. If mother is distracted by thoughts and stress and anxiety and fears and her own trauma, if she's emotionally unavailable, the child loses that opportunity to form that relationship with the mother and also the development of their own self. The borderline is unstable, has an unstable self, and the narcissist has a fragmented self. They do not understand social environments sometimes very well. They don't communicate well. They will mirror other adults in adulthood. Not exclusive to just them, again. Some psychologists believe that a professional can provide the mirroring absent in childhood in talk therapy. Another reason I always try to tell you guys how important talk therapy is. Our first social experiences impact our felt sense of being attached, being lovable, and being there at all. Sense of being. And without being mirrored as a child, because the child needs to be mirrored by mother, it's shame that is incorporated in the sense of self of that child, which the personality is formed. And so our first social experiences might be bullying, might be being bullied. They pick up on this sense of shame that we have. So mirroring as adults, like I keep saying, it's not exclusive to people with personality disorders. Van Buren, I don't know who he is, Van Baren, Baaren, says waitresses who mirror gain higher tips. Jacob, don't know his last name, says sales clerks who mirror achieve higher sales. Makes sense, right? If I dress like my customers, they relate to me more, tip me more. It's true. It works. You want to get a job, say, you may want to dress the part first. Dress how everyone else is dressing. Feel included. So there's a sense of belonging, and that's normal, okay? These tactics and tips can help people be more social. But the manipulation is psychological, okay? So both is from unstable sense of self, possibly, and not self-reliant. I cannot take care of myself emotionally, psychologically. An example, it's like children. People that do this as adults is like children. Changing the ego or alter ego frequently, fast, like children. Think of children who they're preppies, and then they're skaters maybe, and then they're whatever, all the different little fads that we call it that they go through. But But here's an example, like a female that adopts every new boyfriend's personality, right? So like a borderline, maybe fluctuate through, vacillate or go through many different, there's the word I was looking for, cycle through many different boyfriends. Maybe they're only around for a couple months, a few months each. And every time it's that man is completely different, like we all are, has different likes, personalities, different all these, and that female changes like them right away. Right? She could be nice and soft, dresses professional, but then all of a sudden, piercings and tattoos out of nowhere in their 30s or 40s. Like, what? Maybe they're getting into being a biker, right? Get all leathers and stuff like that, but then totally abolish that, and now they're a Cubs fan. Chicago Cubs and baseball hat. And they're like what? Weird, right? Unstable. You can have fun with some of that stuff, as you get older, but to be your real personality or identity, not your ego or alter ego. Red flags, things that we watch out for people like this. Obviously, unstable personality. They tell you who they are. They show you something different. They change all the time, right? Or rigid personality. Someone that never changes, never flexes. Drops everything they do for you. So maybe they were going to school and now they stop going to school. Maybe they go, all the signs that we say watch out for in toxic relationships that might happen to us are the ways that our life changes. Yeah, we drop our friends and drop our interests and our plans. No longer we talk about anymore. We don't do anything about them anymore. And so a person like this, unstable, that mirrors you, might do this. They might want full enmeshment with you. Never talk about their self, right? Maybe. Need lots of attention, possibly. Always saying, me too, me too. Oh, I like that too. Oh, I want that too. But it's all new things they like. And it's all things that you like. The enmeshment is what we watch out for. Keeping our own autonomy in relationships. Let me know what you guys think about mirroring. And this time, I really would like examples. Can you give me examples of mirroring? I gave you a couple, but you guys that watch these videos, go read the comments because there's always really good examples. I appreciate any examples you guys feel like sharing. Always ask me questions if you want to. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Love yourself first. Anybody that wants coaching, you can find me at daviddemars.com. Bye. Thanks.